Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Chesnoid FC Creator Club here on FIFA 22. We have all the Bs today. We've Brentford, Bournemouth to start, and then Barnsley and Swansea at the end of the month. Barnsley will be the one at the minute that I'm thinking of simming after the international break over the weekend of the 12th and 13th. We have Barnsley, that are 13th and right behind us in the league on goal difference. Ours is +3, theirs is -2. But you see Bournemouth are in 7th, Swansea are in 4th, and Brentford lead the way so far this season. So they're going to be the toughest fixtures. The side that we played and lost to yesterday is Crystal Palace, and they're currently still level on points with us, having an identical start to the season, despite having beaten us in that last episode quite convincingly as well. So of the 3 relegated sides, we're doing the worst, but only by 2 goal difference. So there's still a long way to go in this season. We're about a third of the way through, and let's be honest, we are 3 points off 5th and 5 points off 4th, 5 points off 3rd, in fact. So the season is certainly still very much up for grabs. Those top 2 spots are starting to pull away. Birmingham have now lost a game this season. In fact, they've lost 2. Reading only the 1 defeat so far, however, and Brentford just the 2. And we'll hope to make that 3 later in today's episode, but I'm not sure how well that'll go. Speaking of Brentford, actually, they've put in a transfer bid for Domenico Vasquez, which I'm quite happy to accept. So hopefully that will see him go in the January transfer window, because Brentford should be able to afford his wages, and then we can improve in midfield yet further. Very busy month of December on the horizon, however, so it'll still be a couple of days before we get there. Thank you for your continued support on the return of this save now that we've recovered from the incident. Really appreciate it. Please do continue to drop your thumbs up on the videos. It really does help push the content to new people and help the channel grow. And if you are new, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell ticked so you don't miss out on any further content. Right, time to head down to the south coast to the Vitality Stadium and hopefully pick ourselves up a point at least against the promotion rival. A win would actually take us above them, I think. Right, Bournemouth starting lineup. Mark Travers in goal. They're playing a 4-3-3. Dom Solanke through the middle with Ryan Christie and Junior Stanislas either side of him. Stanislas has 3 in his last 3, so certainly a danger man. Pearson, Lerma and Rogers in the midfield. Cook at centre-back. Mepham out wide, oddly. Another case of a player being out of position, but hopefully there's a fix coming for that in a patch in the not-too-distant future. So fingers crossed we won't have to deal with players being out of position in starting lineups for too much longer. Right, we know that Bournemouth can be dangerous. They're a side that have recently been in the Premier League and still have most of that squad. So certainly they're going to be dangerous. Though without Callum Wilson and Ryan Fraser, they'll be less dangerous than they were when they were at Premier League level. But still, not an easy game in front of us, but hopefully one that we can come away with a win from. Try and work this centrally. Looking for Oscar Eaton, but I can't find him. Break us down. We can get numbers back in support. Stacey Maitland-Niles trying to put a foot in on Ryan Christie, but can't. Here's Dom Solanke. Past one, but Kakache steps in. Well, oh, God, what are you doing? What? What the fuck just happened? What happened? He's picked it up, and then he's put it through his own legs. Oh, guys, what on earth is that? I think I could cry. We thought our luck was bad. It just got worse. Just had another look at it. You can see he picks the ball up and then his leg gets caught on the post. And as he tries to bring what would have brought his right leg round, meant that he'd have just kept possession. It's just slipped out of his hands. I'm at a loss. It's one of those rare things that, to be honest, I've always seen clips of and has never actually happened to me before. Now it has. Now it has. 1-0 Bournemouth in, well, comical circumstances, but I certainly would have rathered that happened the other way around and it was the opposition doing that. Because when I'm struggling to score goals as it is, and that shit happens to me defensively, I don't really stand much hope, do I? Oh, Christ. Please be onside. It was close. He was on. Pulling it back. Tyrese Campbell under control. Turns, shot blocked. We'll stay at 1-0. Here's Rogers back to Mepham. Oh, looking to get the ball inside. Tyrese Campbell could have stuck a foot out there. Dom Solanke looking to get past our defence. Oh, he's onside here as well. It's an excellent stop this time by Carb. What Devon Wrench was doing, dropping that deep, I'm not sure. Just hold the defensive line, and he's well offside there. Mistakes all round from the goalkeeper and from the defenders at the minute. Are they going to take this short? They are. Junior Stanislas, 2 Rogers has got a man on the edge of the box I'm worried about, but he's going to go backwards at the moment. Stanislas now looks to find that man on the edge of the box. It's Ryan Christie and Cook with the shot. Steve Cook, not Lewis Cook. Defender, not midfielder. Stanislas will take this short again, and Ryan Christie gets caught on it by Maitland-Niles. They're putting the pressure on again. Bournemouth trying to find a second goal here, but hopefully we can keep them out for a second time and then, fingers crossed, find ourselves an equalising goal at the very least. But I, at the very least, want an equaliser here. Pearson with a switch. Stacey looking for the ball over the top. He's going to find his man. Carr thought about coming, didn't. Ryan Christie looking to work the space for the shot, and he somehow squeezed it in. And I tell you what, I think my car's broken down. Zachary Carr is not having the best of days here, is he? Ryan Christie makes it Bournemouth 2. Oh, Chesnoid FC 0, and I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Scrimshaw out to Ryan Christie. They might look to put the final nail in the coffin here if they can find a third. Uwe Martin in the way, thankfully. Ferguson gets that forward. Campbell can't find his teammate, but has won it back at least. And Riley McGree could be in behind here. Turns inside nicely, looking for a teammate. Tyrese Campbell found. Defenders all around him. Through that gap, though, to Eaton. And across to Lewis Ferguson. And Travers makes the save. We'll take the corner. Looking for a consolation goal, if anything. Just to keep our goal difference ticking over. Because at the minute, our goal difference is better than some of the sides around us. Aronson through there to Devon Wrench. Bit of footwork maybe to work some space. That's not worked. Through there is Aronson, though, out of his feet. Shot is well off target, unfortunately. We're going to lose this one by 2-0. The first goal was nonsensical. The second goal was equally as frustrating. And I can't help but feel we could have gotten a point from this game. But it's to be defeat against Bournemouth. That will push them up further into the playoff spots, move them further away from us, frustratingly. And now, midweek, top of the table, Brentford. Yay! Brentford then, David Raya in goal. Divock Origi up top alongside Johan Wissa. I believe they've sold Ivan Toney, I think. Onyeka, Janelt and Jensen in the midfield with a 5-back. Up against us here. Sørensen, Pinnock and Ayer in the middle of that defence. Hopefully Hörslu and Rico Henry get forward quite a bit so we can try and get in behind them. But Brentford, I can't remember how we got on against them at Premier League level last year. But certainly we have improved as a side since then, at least on paper. But judging by the performances we've been putting in so far this season on grass, we actually haven't been much better than we were at times last year. Hoping, though, that we can put some decent performances in and get some more points on the board. I really want to finish in at least the playoffs. The board are perfectly happy with us so far this season. Oh, where my defence has gone here. The board are perfectly happy with us so far this year. We've got no worries whatsoever about our job security. That was a brilliant interception by Kakache that certainly could have gone horribly wrong. Aronson will recover this and will earn the goal kick, thankfully. Right, Brentford evidently going to be quite tough to play against. And Johan Wissa certainly made an impact in real life at Brentford. Hopefully he doesn't do something similar here in this game, because I really don't think we'll do that well against him. Tyrese Campbell's offside there. It was a great run, a good ball. Found in the box and probably would at least force the save from the goalkeeper. I think Riley McGree would have been onside. I chose the wrong pass. Maitland-Niles with a darting run from midfield. Looking in behind for the run of Aronson. It's expertly played. We just need to find a teammate, which we might well do at the back post. What a save, David Raya. Oh, my God. My goalkeeper nutmegs himself and gives it straight to a striker. And, oh, my gosh. What a save at the back post from the header. Unbelievable save. David Raya was unreal for us at Brentford in the save we did with the last one on FIFA 21. And evidently he's just as good in FIFA 22 as well. Outrageous. I really thought I was 1-0 up there. I genuinely thought there was no way we don't score here. Around the corner. Go on, Tyrese. Make that run. Make that run. Make that run. He ran the wrong side of the defender, really. Inside is Ferguson and Tyrese Campbell. Eaton looking for Tyrese Campbell again on his right foot. Please! I hate the fucking posts. I hate them. I don't have a deadly finisher. Tyrese Campbell has had chance after chance this season. And now I'm going to concede on the counter-attack. I am actually done. Tyrese Campbell could have had about 5 or 6 more goals this year if he could actually fucking finish. What have I got to do? Unbelievable. What Devin Wrench has dropped there is beyond me. To play him onside. Stay with Uwe Martin and just let him go offside. I can't believe it. I am lost for words at how this season is going so far. Absolutely lost for words. I was meant for Aronson, but we'll find him nevertheless. Good footwork. Inside to Eaton. Through there looking for Riley McGree, who's left-footed. Work it back on that left. There's a fucking goal. At last. And it's always Riley McGree at the moment. He is an absolute baller for us. We're back level really not long after going behind at all. I'd be nowhere without Riley McGree. Maybe I should play him at striker. He can finish. Maybe, I think a couple of the shots where Tyrese Campbell hasn't finished, I've tried to finesse it. I think I just need to put some power on it, like Riley has there, and that has flown into the top corner. We're back level. Okay, stay calm, composed, don't play angry, and we might be able to turn this around. Lewis Ferguson's arriving. Rico Henry's with me. I can't try and outdo him for pace, but McGree will find Tyrese Campbell. And if I can play this around the corner, looking for Oscar Eaton, we could be in again. Oh my God! David Raya, you are unbelievable! What a goalkeeper! I could have had 3 already in this first half. Win that header. Oh, I'm gonna go mad. I'm gonna go mad. I'm gonna go mad. Into Ferguson. All that wide there to Devin Wrench. The option is available there with Tyrese Campbell. Support from Ferguson. Oscar Eaton trying to spin one way then the other and shape the defender. Easier said than done though. Get that forward there to Lewis Ferguson and Riley McGree. You can see the amount of bodies back here for Brentford. Trying to break them down is tough. Oscar Eaton will try something from distance though, and David Raya makes a very good stop. Thankfully, finally, a shot from that sort of range that isn't just blocked at source. Just set it out of his feet with his first touch. It was a decent effort. They're making a change. Matthias Jensen going off and Christian Nørgaard coming on. It's probably a better change for me than it is for them. That's a bit of a defensive change for them, to be fair. Matthias Jensen, at least in my experience from playing with him on FIFA 21, was more of a creative player, and Nørgaard was certainly more defensive. Jensen more of a box-to-box. But regardless, they're going to be dangerous offensively throughout the course of the entire game because the AI are really goddamn good on Ultimate this year. Onyeka into Origi, out to Rico Henry. We've fought really hard in this game and we are absolutely good value for our point as it stands. At the very least, a point is what we deserve from this game, if not more. Probably one of our best performances of the season so far, against the league leaders as well, no less. Lato with the delivery here. Oh, now they've hit the bar, and Amadou does brilliantly to head that away. Christopher Ayer will find Sørensen, driven out wide to Presley, who's just come on. Divock Origi, good block by the defender. Carr makes the save, and Kukache, can't get it away. Living on our wits' edge at the moment defensively. This is not good for me. Presley, Carr makes the save. Oh, God damn it. Make sure you get a point, at least in this one, Ches. You deserve it at the very least. At the very least, a single point. Out for another corner. They have now hit the woodwork as well themselves, but we've hit it twice in this game. And David Raya has made a couple of top stops as well. Post hit. Sorry, bar hit. No, yeah, post hit. Keeper tipped onto the bar. Keeper makes a wonderful reaction save from close range. Get out. Get out. Fucking hell. Away from my goal, please. Thank you. Jesus. Oh, nervy times at the back, lads. Really nervy times. Lewis Ferguson's on a nice run here, and McGree is waiting for it, and we'll look for it in the middle. And Oscar Eaton can help it on its way, and Aronson's in, and Aronson scores, and we lead with 18 minutes to go. That's the sort of movement we need. Hands down, best performance of the season so far. 100% guaranteed if we hold on for the win. Of course we play like this against top of the fucking table. Oh, come on, boys! Let's hold on to this now. Defensively solid for the rest of the game, please. Yeah! God, I needed that. Just for my own confidence. Fucking get in. Wrench. McGree. Ferguson. Got him on the back foot. We got him on the back foot. We got him on the back foot. Oscar Eaton's in. Oh. 3 would have sealed it. 3 would absolutely have sealed it. It's still good. Where's that going? Oh, goal kick. Oh dear, Tyrese. Oh dear. Onyeka. Through the gap. Origi. Nergat. Get rid, please. And away. And away. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. Lewis Ferguson looking for the runner, Riley McGree. He's in behind. Rico Henry is with me, but Tyrese Campbell's at the back post. Oh, yes! Come on! Scenes at the No Identity Arena! Victory for Chesnoid FC! We're turning the corner! We're gonna get better! Up the fucking league we go! Yes! Yes! Hit that fucking like button. We're gonna win our first played game of championship level. And of course, it comes against top of the bloody table Brentford. I did make some more tactical tweaks prior to this game, but I think it's probably because they actually attacked me and committed bodies forward rather than me just being stuck trying to break down 9 men. That was the difference in that game. Probably not the tactical tweaks I made, but we'll sim the game against Barnsley coming up after the international break, of course. But 3 goals in a game, and we deserved that too. We could have had 5 if it weren't for the woodwork. 6 if it weren't for David Raya, or 7 even. We had to stay switched on though, because they came close to pulling it back when we were under all of that pressure around about the hour mark. But oh, yes! 3 points. Let's go. Huge result. It's not going to do much for our league position at the moment, but it's vitally keeping us in touch with those playoff spots. Absolutely goddamn huge result that. Right, bring on Barnsley next. We've arrived on game day to go away from home to Oakwell to play Barnsley, but obviously we're simming this one with the Swansea game the more important, considering they're a side above us. I'm hoping we get victory here. It's a draw against Barnsley. Not the best result in the world, but equally not the worst. Avoiding defeat is important. To be fair, we dominated that game with 6 shots and just couldn't quite, unfortunately, get the goal to go in front. We're dropped to 10th. We've played a game more than those around us, but crucially, we're still holding firm, keeping in touch with the sides that are up above us. Oscar Eaton is now 83 rated. 83 rated. It's that acceleration stat that kills him, unfortunately, at the moment. If those stats were the other way around, then he'd be a bit better than he is. But that acceleration only being 72 is really killing him off right now. I would be open to selling Oscar Eaton in January to bring in someone that is lower rated overall, that's more impactful in game. You guys will have to let me know what you think of that idea. With the January transfer window not that far away, and with us having the sort of money available to us that we do, and having players like the young winger we were looking at, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, I'll have to have a look. It was Julian Rodriguez or something like that. The young right wing / centre forward that certainly had the physical stats that would be better than Oscar Eaton's, that could hopefully offer us the difference in that role. I could move someone like Aronson central, but he just doesn't have the finishing ability. Whereas, or was it Julian Alvarez? My brain has been racking itself whilst I'm in the middle of that. Julian Alvarez? Yes, it is. Ah, well done, brain. Julian Alvarez. Oh, I'm not sure. You guys will have to let me know. Maybe Julian. I'm not sure. Jesus. I'm trying to think of Spanish names that start with a, yeah. Jesus Navas. So Julian, rather than a J, it's a J. Julian Alvarez. He would be pretty spectacular in that cam roll, I think. He needs to work technically, but the physical stats would more than make up for that, I would imagine. And obviously, at 22, has the room for growth. They won't sell him, though, so I am going to have to pay 32 million for him if I want him. And I kind of feel like I want him at the moment. Liam Delap is going up in rating. I do need that backup striker. But you guys are actually quite keen on me signing Jonas Vin. Apparently, it's a hard W with a silent D. Jonas Vin. Could be an option. Oh, he's just moved to Ghent, or he's accepted a transfer to go to Ghent and will go in January. Well, that ruins that idea then, doesn't it? Maybe Ben Brereton. For the price, Ben Brereton would be absolutely superb, surely. And he'd be my backup striker and could play out wide too. Decided. January transfer window, Julian Alvarez and Ben Brereton, provided they'll both sign for me. But I'll only sign Alvarez if Eaton goes. I'm not going to bring Alvarez in if Eaton stays, because that's just not the right thing to do. But I might transfer list Oscar Eaton. Again, please let me know your feedback on that front, and we'll see what happens with Oscar Eaton in the January transfer window. Obviously, an 83 rated player, you would imagine, certainly if we don't go up this year, would be drawing the attention of higher rated clubs and higher performing clubs. We'll just have to wait and see how things go. Uwe Martin as well is another player. To be fair, Oscar Eaton's aging too. He's getting older, as is Uwe Martin. So we've got players that are slightly higher rated that are older that really would want to be playing as high as they possibly can in the latter stages of their career. Zachary Carr is 33 now as well. And scale, bid for scale. I'm quite happy for that to go ahead. I think Zachary Carr might be on his way out at the end of the season as well, or at least dropped to backup, because at 33, I'm just not sure if he's the long-term answer. We do have that young, I've got like 7,000 bajillion goalkeepers at the club now, but we do have the young, is it Jack Stevenson, that has 81 to 94 potential, that's 6 foot. We also have another goalkeeper that's 6'7", but not quite as technically impressive. But Jack Stevenson is growing and doing really nicely. We've got high potential players throughout the squad, throughout the youth setup now. Di Stefano is another one that came through that I've found off camera as a potential 83 to 94 rated CDM or centre back. Physically, looks more like a CDM. Technically, could probably be playing in any midfield position, to be honest, at this moment in time. But I'm going to try and improve his passing, improve his tackling, and make him a CDM. And hopefully, at 5'11", he could actually be an absolute belter, should he grow quickly enough for us to use him in this save. Right, so has everybody else played their games in hand now? They have. So we're back at status quo in the league. We're on 27 points. Blackburn in 9th are on 29, 2 points away. But then those playoff spots are starting to get a little bit further ahead. So we need to build. If we can beat Swansea here and go 3 games unbeaten and 2 wins in 3, that'd be absolutely banging. And with the busy month coming up, we certainly could do with putting together that run of form now. Swansea at home will be in their white kit, of course, so we'll be playing in our home strip as well. Can we replicate that result from the game against Brentford? I hope so. To the Swansea.com stadium. Stephen Bender in goal for them. Carl Norton will wear the captain's armband. I think they were playing a 5-back, weren't they, from the screen we saw before. Yeah, Bidwell at left back, Norton at right back, Obafemi up top, and Pirot alongside him. And Cham in midfield is a decent player, as is Matt Grimes as well. Could be a difficult game, this, but we beat top of the table, so now surely we have to have the confidence that we can beat anyone. Nice ball over the top to Walsh. Can't get past Devin Wrench, though. Decides he wants to go on a bit of a counter-attack. Oh, I've overrun it, though. Little forward to Ainsley Maitland-Niles, thankfully. You see Riley McGree calling for it on one side, but I'm going to look the other way to Aronson, who's in behind here. Just get it down and under control and into a central position. That certainly hit an arm, but we do only have handballs set on for outfield or out-of-the-box stuff now. Basically, handballs are on except penalties. I certainly would have had a penalty there had we still got handballs turned on the way that we did at the beginning of the save. Oof. Decent attack, that. Shame we couldn't quite turn it into a goal-scoring chance. What's the bet we now? Concede going the other way, the same way we did against Brentford. Up we go, please. Kakachi, well up, Sunshine. And you, Tyrese. Well done. Oscar Eaton back to him. This is a good move. And Ferguson could send Riley McGree away. So far, my favourite player in this save, Riley McGree. And I don't think it's even close. Aronson trying to duck around. Tyrese Campbell, shot blocked. We'll take the corner. We haven't scored from a corner for a long time. But maybe now's that time. Now's that moment. No, but nearly. Just got to block the cross. Just got to block the cross. Just got to block the cross. Just like that. And then go on a counter. Oh, God. I've had a heavy touch from Maitland-Niles there. And Oliver and Cham has closed me down really well. Right, ready? Just got to block the cross. Just got to... Oh, God. They're not going to cross it. And Cham centrally to Matt Grimes. I don't like this. Obafemi. Carl with a decent save. Carl with a decent save. Well move. Well move? A good move. Well put together. A well put together move. That's the full sentence. Cooper heads it out wide to Matt Grimes again. Nice little change of direction there, but Amadou's up. And we can't quite stretch to that. Matt Grimes, Obafemi, Carl with another good save down low. No real power on that effort from the former Southampton striker. And Grimes will deliver again from the corner. Keeper thought about coming, didn't. Kakache up and half away. Cooper does well. This is proper pressure from Swansea now. Oliver and Cham, and thankfully Carr comes to claim. And we'll keep ourselves at 0-0 for now. I'd probably take a draw against another side in the playoffs. I just want to... I feel like we're in a position now where actually, other than that frustrating defeat to Bournemouth, I feel like we're actually playing really well now. Chances are coming. Hopefully goals will come with that too. They certainly did against Brentford. As sides attack me, I feel like we're opening them up a little bit more than before. But not got the goal yet. 0-0 at half-time. Maitland-Niles into Eaton. Actually showed a little bit of acceleration there to get away. McGree. Really got the space. Swansea are sat very deep at the moment. They're not offering us as much space as Brentford did. He called for it there in the middle, Tyrese Campbell, but I couldn't find him. We will get this to Lewis Ferguson though. And from the edge of the box, should have rifled it rather than trying to finesse it. That was wayward, is probably the word. Let's see just how far away it was. There was the opposite. Oh, God. I don't think that actually finessed at all, did it? That was really bad. To Jake Bidwell. Nice ball back. Walsh has options. Trying to deny him getting them to those options. We've done really nicely. We'll get this inside to Tyrese Campbell. Around the corner to Oscar Eaton. And they look to send Aronson in behind him. He doesn't have the best of finishing, Aronson. But I'm hoping for something here. He's pulled it out the bag on the counter-attack. Swansea steps to try and catch us out. And bang! We're in front again. You wait so long for one, and maybe, still quite a way to go, two come along at once. Obafemi, space out wide for Carl Norton. That's a really dangerous ball in. Amadou deals with it well enough, and Aronson heads the ball away. Tyrese Campbell will knock that in front of Oscar Eaton. You can just see how many men are back here for Swansea defensively. How we were able to cut them open for that counter-attack for Aronson's goal, I'm not sure. The one time they commit a lot of bodies forward, that's terrible from Tyrese Campbell. The one time they commit a lot of bodies forward and we actually find the right pass at the right time to cut them open, I thut for a moment I had overrun it with Aronson as well, but we just held off the defender and squeezed the shot home. I'll look for Aronson over the top again here, but it was a bit ambitious. 15 minutes to go between us and a second victory in today's episode. I'll be flabbergasted, especially after that bomb. Of the way the episode started, who knew that it could potentially get as good as it has done? Not me. Insert the Paul Rudd meme. Look at us. Look at us. On the brink of another big victory here. This one away from home, actually. Away from home, which would be massive. And against another promotion rival as well. Is Tyrese Campbell onside here? If he is, oh, it's a brilliant save by Stephen Bender. Excellent stop by the goalkeeper. We could have sealed it late on, as we did against Brentford, but not on this occasion. But only 1 minute added on here. Oh, I thought for a minute they were going to get in behind. Yes, boys! A 1-0 win away from home against Swansea is massive. After the devastation of the Bournemouth game, how we have responded. The corner is not turned yet. But the steering wheel is on its way round. And hopefully our season is on its way round as well. Everybody did their job today to a man. A clean sheet too, which in itself is pretty rare. Key was winning the individual battles. Matt Grimes was very good, but we stayed alert. We never let up. Both answers. And we were able to get the victory. Oh, boys. 3 games unbeaten. 2 victories in there too. Absolutely giant as we head into an extremely busy section of the season. Huddersfield, Millwall, Birmingham and Rotherham tomorrow before Wednesday, Swansea, Barnsley and MK Dons after that. Join me in December. Let me know what you think about all of the potential transfer stuff that we've mentioned in today's episode. Most notably, Eton moving on and Alvarez coming in. Maybe. Maybe. 4 points off the playoffs. That's the gap. 4 points off the playoffs. It's still very, very tight there in the midfield, isn't it? We're 3 points off 13th and 4 points off 5th. And only 5 points off 3rd still. But a full 10 off Brentford in 2nd. And Reading have taken top of the table spot now. Brentford on a bit of a poor run after losing to us. Right, that'll do for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As ever, drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on more. If you've not been keeping up to tabs with the My Player save over on Facebook, then do so. I'm loving doing that save. Link in the description to the Facebook page. Head over there, follow, and make sure you keep up to date with that save as well. Right, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.